people. This is Kavita welcoming you to season 2 of my show, Wow, Wonder of a Woman, which has questions, answers, introspection, and a feeling of, hey, that's me. We go through 4 rounds. The first, spark plug. Second, thinking cap. Third, sixer. Fourth, surprise. And we conclude with tell me, the advice that the wow of the day will share with you all. My guest is here as an individual, a woman, a wonder. So there will be no Miss, Mrs., Miss, or any other label tagged to my guest's name. She is here as a wonder, and that's it. My guest for today is Archana Kenkre. Having done her CA, she is currently practicing it since 28 years. She is the VP of a charitable organization, treasurer of Chess Association in Ponda, trustee of an organization promoting art and culture, secretary of Lions Club of Ponda, and an advisor to IMA Ponda, Goa. Born in Mumbai, educated and living in Goa. She likes reading, cooking, gardening, and can speak English, Konkani, Marathi, Hindi. Happily married and a mother to a son, she loves spending time with her friends. And her fitness regime is doing yoga. So, Archana, welcome to my show, Wow, Wonder of a Woman.
Thank you, Kavita. First of all, thank you for the nice introduction. And yes, it's wow.
Okay, Archana, so are you ready? Should we start with the first round? First question, which is spark plug. Okay, the first question. How successful are you in setting a goal and achieving it?
Yeah, the profession, as you said, I'm a chartered accountant, and in our profession, we always have to work on a timeline. There are deadlines, there are things to be completed. So, yes, as a professional, I set goals, and most of the time, I'm able to achieve it. Yes.
Great. Okay, second question. One situation when you were in the dumps, seemed there was no way out, but you pulled yourself up and got going.
Okay, I would, the incidents which come to my mind is something that happened at the very start of my career, 28 years back, when this profession, chartered accountant, was mainly a man's world. I just started my practice, and then one creepy client, he said something which was very creepy, and I was so upset that I decided that this is not a profession for me. I decided to pack my bag and leave. But luckily, I had a senior who was very understanding, and something that he told, it might even sound a bit weird, but what he told me is, see, Archana, and 50% of the men who sit in front of you within 10 minutes would have mentally undressed you and taken you to bed with him. But it is up to you whether you are going to let him put you down, or whether you are going to show him that you mean business and you are not going to tolerate any nonsense, and you are going to be out there. The decision is yours. Are you going to let some creep decide the course of your life, your profession? Today, there are more working ladies in the profession, there are more ladies outside, but unfortunately, I don't think the situation has changed much. So, what I would tell the young girls out there is, you decide whether you are going to let some creepy person decide the course of your life, or you will look out for the 50% of the good person out there who are ready to be your mentor, to help you, guide you, and you are going to achieve to your capacities. So yeah, that was the weirdest thing.
That's something really nice, Archana, because most of the ladies do go through such situations in almost every walk of their life. And it is very much needed that a woman should pull herself up, hold her fort, and get going, not stop down or bow down just because of that. That's great, Archana. Now we move on to the next question, that is, given one day free from all your chores, responsibilities, and bindings, what would you do?
Of course, go out on an all girls day with my friends, preferably on a beach with good food, good drinks, and have a great time.
Awesome. Great. Okay, the next question is one woman who is your ideal and you look up to.
Uh, there are lots of women I look up to who have this, but one incident rather in her life, which decided the course of my life was our Indra Noemi, the PepsiCo head. Her famous interview, which you must have heard, the day she was made the head of Asia Pacific and she went home and her mother told her to bring the milk. And when she was irritated, her mother told her, keep the crown in the garage and come. At home, you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a daughter in law, etc. etc. You know, that somehow hit a chord with me and I realize it's very true. So what in my life I try to do is in my office I'm a thorough professional, at home I'm a thorough homemaker. That way I have the best of both. Whatever satisfaction I get sitting in front of a client and finalizing a balance sheet, the same satisfaction I get standing in the kitchen and preparing something nice for my family. That way I have the best of the both world. Of course, because of that I may not have been able to reach the pinnacle or my capacity in profession, but I have no regrets about it. After all, we women are good for multitasking and I have the best of both.
Wow, awesome, awesome, Archana. Nice that you were able to balance, let's say, both your worlds and do a good job of it. Great. So, Archana, we now move on to the second round, that is a thinking tap. The first question is it's only when you start walking that you realize where you need to go. Can you relate and elaborate?
Yeah, very much. I come from a middle class family, and 30 years back, a girl from a lower middle class or middle class family was not expected to have any profession or have any aspiration. They were all that was this was have a good education so that you get a good husband, get married, have children, be at this. At the most, have a bank or LIC job 9 to 5. So when I started, there was no this of practicing or doing anything in profession. But as I started moving, the things kept coming. Okay, maybe I was a bit lucky, met the right people at the right time, got the right opportunities. And yes, as you start walking, things start happening.
Nice, very nice. So, next question is what should a woman do once her kids fly the coop? Especially if she had made it her life purpose to be there for them 24/7.
Whether a woman makes her child her life purpose or no, at least for the mother of a child who goes for science, 9th and 10th, 11th, 12th, revolves around their child, picking, dropping this class, that class. So yes, when the child one fine morning packs his bag and goes to the college, it becomes an empty nest syndrome, which everybody suffers from. There is suddenly this vacuum, and especially if it is the only single child, suddenly there is a vacuum. You have a lot of time, your marketing comes down to 50%, your cooking comes down to 50%, and you don't know what to do with yourself. In such cases, I would say that there are lots of opportunities out. In that movie Dream Girl of Ayushman Khurrana, there is a saying, there is a this, हर किसी को एक पूजा की जरूरत होती है. I believe it's very true. Everybody needs a puja. See, there are today the social organizations are flooded with money. What they need is a manpower. You can go out in an orphanage or in an old age. People might think, what will I do by going there? You don't have to do anything. All that you need is to your ability to listen without judging anybody. These old people, they need people, somebody to listen to their stories. These children, they need somebody to listen to them. Okay, if you don't want to go far, when your child was in 12th, you must have done a deep study of all the colleges which are there, career opportunities. You can go to some Lions Club or a Rotary Club, and you can tell them that you have this knowledge which you would like to share with other children who don't have an opportunity. You can do that. You put all the hard work that you put to good use. Even if you don't want to do that, your mates' children will need some help with the studies, or other people, less fortunate people who can you can help, or some senior citizens in your colony, in your locality, do their bank job or do their marketing. If nothing else, I have realized one thing: these old people, especially staying alone, no, they like to cook, but there is nobody to eat. Even if you go spend some time with them, eat what they are cooking and praise them, listen to their childhood stories or their children's stories, or look at the grandchildren photos, you will be doing a great service to them. And let me tell you one thing: there is nothing that makes you more happy than seeing somebody happy because of you. So I think no need of going in depression because of this emptiness syndrome. There are lots of opportunities for everybody to spend their time. Please ensure that you don't go into a depression. Please ensure that you don't keep nagging your child wherever he is.
Wow, Archana, that was really awesome. And I'm sure that a lot of women will realize that, they have a lot of capabilities, skills, and abilities also. And that can be put to good use. So that is really awesome advice that you have given. So Archana, we move on to the next round, which is a sixer. 6 questions, 6 short answers, right from you. Okay. The first one life lesson you would give your child.
Financial management. Being a chartered accountant, I've seen rich, poor, everybody struggling with money. So yes, I would want my child to learn it early in the life.
Second question, one reason you put up with hardship.
uh, the admiration and the this which I see in the eyes of my parents, and with all my dear near and dear ones, that really encourages you to put the efforts out there.
Okay. When was your freedom moment?
uh, I think when I became a CA.
Nice. When do you let go?
See, you cannot make everybody happy all the time, so you just put in your best and then let go.
Next question, what motivates you?
Seeing that the people who are there around you, you influence them, whatever you do. Like, see, in my profession, I may not even think about it, but there are people who come and tell me that, no, you are my role model, we want to be like that, we want to. It's only then that you start thinking about what you are doing, how you are influencing, and yes, that motivates me.
Nice, nice. Okay, now the last question. What is the wackiest or the craziest thing that you have done till now?
Kavita, you're sure you want me to share this with you?
If it's too wacky, do tone it down a bit. But sure, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. See, this Atal Setu was constructed in Goa by our late CM Manohar Parrikar. It was his vision. And before it was put open for the vehicles, it was put open for people to go there and have a look. And I think we and some of my friends, we just went there, sat on the middle of the road and clicked photo. I think it was really crazy.
Nice. That's something nice. You don't have to scare me so much about it. Great. Okay, so now we come to the surprise round. Pick a boo. You have to choose a number between 1 to 10. There is an activity written against it, and I will tell you what you have to do. You have to promise me that you will do it and get back to me once it is done at the end of the day or by next day. Okay, so pick a number.
7.
Oh, wow, great. So you have got connect the dots, start a chain. So you have to give a gift, a dish, or advice, or helping hand, whatever, and to somebody and tell them to pass it on. So it's like a chain. So that person will give somebody, tell it to pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. So at the end of the day, actually, it should come back to you. So keep tab of where it reaches in the whole day and let me know when it and how it happens. So great. Have a nice time enjoying it. So, Archana, now we come to the final question, that is, tell me. This is a question that has been sent by the audience, and it is, how can a woman be financially independent? What all does she need to know or do to be financially independent?
Well, in luckily you have asked me a question which is very much related to my profession. I feel every woman needs to be financially independent. People out there who like to read, I would ask them to read three books. One, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Second, The Secret. And if they want to have a happy married life managing the money with their spouse, then read the book Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus.
Okay.
Okay, so you're coming to the first book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book teaches you to distinguish between your assets and your liabilities, your income and expenses. And if you want to have a financial discipline, if you want to earn, if you want to save money, increase your investments, that is the best book which will be able to guide you. Second book I refer to is Secret, because it all lies in your mind. The saying goes, if you think you can do it, you can do it. Anybody who wants to earn money has to realize one thing. There are people out there who have got a lot of money, but either they don't have time or they don't have that artistic ability to do something good out of their money. So what you can do is, every person, and I don't want anybody to say that no, I can't do it. Everybody has got that some talent. So basically you have to find out what is that they need there. Like for example, and especially with this online thing and the WhatsApp, it has become very easy for everybody. There are lots of ladies out there who are getting the garments, saris or material from the viewers and selling it to the people who have got the money to buy it or who is interested in buying it. Okay, now if you say that garment is becoming too much, I would say, like, there might be somebody in your locality who does very good jams or pickles, so you can help them procure the raw material, or and you can help them package it, and you can help them market it. That way that lady also will be benefited, plus you can earn money sitting at home. All that you have to do it is do marketing. Okay, you may say that I'm not good at marketing. No problem. If you are good at drafting, if you have got a good mastery over the language, there are so many advocates, so many other professionals who need somebody with the time, who will do research online, who will do the drafting work. You can do that work. Or there is another very good opportunity which is coming, is of arbitration. You know, all the courts are flooded with the cases. Why? Because the judges are not be able to manage this. Now what the courts are doing, I think, is trying to do them out of court settlement. So if all that you have to do is that this have that ability to influence people. At the most, you may have to learn some skills, understand, learn the arbitration act. You can do that work, go into arbitration work. Or I think next 10, 15, 20 years, there will be a lot of demand for counselors. If you see today's children, they have got lot of anger issue, they have got other depression issue, they have got lot of mental health issues. And I'm sure most of the colleges are giving these short courses, 1 year, 2 years of this counseling course. You can tie up with some psychiatrists. You can do the counseling either for money or free. You can counsel the mothers how to deal with such problems. And I'm telling you, Kavita, I really feel that we need to address this issue, because these children, if we don't teach them to handle their anger, their depression, they are either going to start taking drugs or they are going to have some destructive this.
Right.
So there are lots of opportunities there. That's why I come back to the point. Read the book, Secret. It will give you, because it is all in your subconscious. If you tell your subconscious that no, I can't do it, you can't do it. So you have to tell yourself that yes, I can do it. Find out what you're good at and go out and do it. I'm not saying things are easy. You have to work hard, you have to put in efforts, you have to master some new skill. But then who said life is easy? Life is not at all easy.
Right. Wow, wow. Archana, that was really reaching out to women. It's absolutely fantastic because women don't know that they have so much in them and they can do so much. It's always that fear that maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I can't do it. So they need to break that barrier of I can't and start saying the new mantra, I can. And really, we women especially have to go out there and be it all because we have it all. We are, after all, the wows, aren't we? So that was really nice advice. I hope women listen to you and do something about themselves instead of just sitting at home saying that no, our finances are going to be taken care of somebody else. So thank you, Archana, very much for being on the show and being the wow of my day today. Wishing you smiles and happiness always. And hey, you women watching this, stay the wow that you are.
Thank you, Kavita. It was a pleasure being here with you and sharing my views with you. Bye.
Wow. Bye.